Oh, wait. Here we go. Start again. Hi, everybody. Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We are a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 4 years, putting in solid foundations, and we're now expanding our economy for the benefit of all our citizens. Anybody can become a citizen. It's free, totally free. All you need to do is prove you're a real person, and that's it. No obligation to get involved in anything, but most of our citizens enjoy getting involved in some of the things we have, and particularly the new plan, the 777 plan, which is creating a lot of excitement. Okay. When you do join, you lose your identity. Not really, but we don't pigeonhole you. We don't put you in a box because you're male or female, black or white, or anything like that. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all totally unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value. And that is our non-separatist ideology. We'll be getting started in a moment with a short prayer to help us find true happiness in life, and then a little affirmation to help us with that non-separatist ideology that we have. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We Share Abundance publicly, and I'll be heading over there in a moment, but I'm going to make sure my speakers are off first of all. Okay. And I'll be going to Facebook because that is where we get most of the comments and where we see who it is that's making the comments. In the app here, we don't see it. We only just see Facebook user. However, we do see the names of people that are on YouTube or Twitch here. And we've got Lewis in on YouTube from Portugal. And we've got I don't know how you pronounce that. Quadiatent. And he's in from I don't know where. Okay, but he's from Twitch. He wants to be friend with you and play together. Okay. And who else? We've got Facebook users, but we can't tell who they are. So that's why I'm heading over to Facebook right now. If I can find it, Facebook. When I get to Facebook, I'm looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And I'll be looking for the 12th of March, I think it is. Yep. And if we click to expand, there we go. And we've got Verna in from South Africa, and Bozina in from Scotland, Edinburgh in Scotland, Norman from Doncaster in England, and Richard from Devon in the UK. Okay. So let's get started right away with that short prayer, the affirmation, and then I'll bring you up to date with what's been going on today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service, and through service, attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Yeah, true happiness. It's something you can't buy. There are people with a lot of money and they're still not happy. True happiness comes only through loving service to others. And the great thing about that is the more service you offer to the more people, the more everything that you want and need in life starts to be attracted to you. You don't have to chase after it. It just flows to you naturally. So it's a wonderful way of living your life. You spread joy and happiness, you receive joy and happiness, and all those little things that you thought would make you happy that you don't really need, but you get them anyway. Okay. I see we've got Andrew in as well from Auckland in New Zealand. So wherever you are watching from, it always reminds me when I see somebody from New Zealand, because of course it's morning there, whatever day, Wednesday morning it'll be. So it prompts me to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever, welcome. Whether you're watching live or whether you're watching on the replay, it's a pleasure to have you here with us. Okay. So now let's have that little affirmation that helps us with that non-separatist ideology that we have, and then we'll get into the business end of things. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay. And I see we've got Derek in from Nigeria as well. Wado City. Okay. Sounds like something from the Wild West, doesn't it? Wado City. You'd expect gunslingers walking down Main Street and everybody peering out of the windows watching what's going on. Okay. Right. I told you yesterday we had a bug, and I told you yesterday that I thought we'd have it fixed by midday today. Well, we didn't. We were still on it. We actually got it fixed probably about 4 o'clock this afternoon, something like that. I can't remember the exact time, but that was when we got it sorted out. While in that process of sorting that out, we found another one. It's not as critical, but all bugs are critical, you know. I mean, you want everything right. So we are now working on that other one. Some of the automated processes are turned off while we are working on that. So if you're not getting your free entries that you expect within 7 days, just hang on for a bit. It'll be there in another day or two. Mind you, we only were launched on the 8th, so anybody that joined after launch on the 8th, anybody that joined before launch had already got the free entries. Anybody that joined on the 8th isn't entitled to their free entry till the 15th anyway, so no big deal. Okay, so that's where we are with the 777 plan. Will that be the end of the bugs? We don't know. We don't know. People keep reporting things. We keep checking them. Usually we find that it's just people not really understanding some of the nuances of the plan, which is understandable. It's new and people have to get used to it. It is unique. People have never really seen anything like it, because I don't think there's ever been anything like it before. And that's why everybody that joins is guaranteed to make a profit. That's remarkable, because all the previous plans that have been out there since I first got online in 1998, right up to today, that's 26 years roughly, over 90% of the people have not made money. And now we're into a new era where everybody is going to make money. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get rich overnight. You know, it's not just push this button, go to bed and wake up a millionaire in the morning, you know, like all the hype. And it's not just paste this code into your web page and the money will start running to you automatically. The money will start running to you automatically, but it will take time to get started and it will be slow to build up. for your first few months, especially if you are passive. There won't be an awful lot going on, but you will see gradually things building up. Now, if you're active, that's a different matter, because if you're active, you can start getting some good results very quickly. I know of one person that has told me already, and not when I say already, not today. I'm not sure whether it was yesterday or the day before. He told me that he had already earned more than his monthly salary. So that's the power of it, but you've got to put in a bit of effort if you want to get there that quickly to that level. And it depends what your monthly salary is as well, of course. If you're making $1 million a month now, you're not going to get there in a few days. But if you're making 1,000 or a couple of thousand a month or something like that, yeah, you can easily achieve that within a very short space of time. Okay. So that really is the updates. One thing that I was going to mention yesterday, and I forgot, is that ReDocPay, which I mentioned, where you can get that debit card for $10, and then you can put it on your phone. Oh, we've got it plugged in. Put it on your phone and use it with Apple Pay or Google Pay or whatever they call them. I said I didn't know whether you could get cash back. So yesterday when I was in a store, I asked if you could get cash back paying with your phone, and they said, no, we can't do that. It has to be with the card. So that's nothing to do with the virtual card. It just the system. And I thought that might be the case, but I wanted to confirm it, so I have done. Okay. If you want a plastic card from ReDocPay, then it's $100, so it might not be worth it for a while. But the virtual card for $10, a bit of a no-brainer if you can get it. However, if you can register with Nexo, I think it's nexo.io, you can get a virtual card there free. But you do have to convert your cryptocurrency into a fiat currency. You can hold it still in the Nexo account. You don't have to withdraw it to a bank or anything like that. You can just hold it in your Nexo. But you do have to transfer it to either dollars or euros or pounds. And then the virtual card that they give you free there will work for you, and it doesn't matter where you are, it'll just do the conversion and take it out of your fiat currency in that account. They do also have a plastic card, which again is free, but you have to keep a minimum of, I think it's $500 in your Nexo account, and you have to have what they call gold status, and that means you've got to hold some of their Nexo currency, and I'm not quite sure what the amount is, but you've got to do it to a gold level, and that depends on how much currency you've got in there as well. It's a percentage of your total currency, and you've got to maintain that gold level for the virtual card. No, not the virtual card, the other card, the plastic one. But it is free. So if you've got, say $1,000 or more in crypto, and you can get Nexo, then you can get that plastic card. I have the virtual card with Nexo. I don't need the plastic one. So I don't really know what the gold level is. Mine tends to fluctuate depending on the amount of crypto I've got in. If my crypto balance is low, then my rating with them goes from bronze to silver to gold. If I've got a lot of crypto in for me, for us, then I don't have much, and it comes down from gold to silver to bronze and so on. Okay, so that is another option for you. But also, I did send out yesterday, I think it was, a YouTube video that was talking about the Visa card being linked through various different programs. One of them is MetaMask, in fact. I've not checked out how it works and how it all does it. You've got to do a KYC again, but you can then, from MetaMask, just exchange your crypto and get it paid onto your Visa card. And vice versa, you can use your Visa card to buy crypto if you want to go the other way. But most people are in a situation where they, it's not too difficult to buy the crypto, but it's getting it the other way out, getting it into your bank account or into your pocket so that you can go out and buy your groceries or pay your rent or whatever else is required. And I think it's done through an app called Transact, I think, something like that. But if you get on to, well, if you watch that video, it tells you how it works in principle, and it will differ for different wallets. But I think they're hooked up to about 140 different wallets. So you should be able to do that and get it straight out onto your Visa card. Okay, so that's a bit of an update on those things. Turnkey Cash Cow, I have also started putting things in place. I've not got the rotation properly set up yet, but that will be completed within the next couple of days, and then we will start testing some solo ads. And based on the results we get, then I'll feed that information out to you all. So if you want to do solo ads, you'll be able to do it and you'll know what kind of results we've been getting. Obviously, if we get really bad results, I'm going to just say, it's not worth it at the moment. But if we start seeing some decent results, then I'll let you know and I'll share that with you, and we'll go from there. But for the Cash Cow members, that program is now closed to any new people. It will never be open again. But for the Cash Cow members, we are putting that in place, and it should be operational within a week. Once again, it's not going to make you millionaires overnight, but we should be able to get you to a level where you're very happy with your with your Cash Cow membership. And if you're not, then you've got a guarantee to fall back on. Okay. Cash Cow. I can't think of anything else really that I have to cover. I see we've got Kingsley in from Manchester, England as well. I need to get as much as I can done this week, because Saturday is a big day. It's the final weekend of the Six Nations, and they usually play all three games in one day, and I've not checked, but I imagine it will be the same. I think it'll be the Super Saturday or whatever it is, and they'll have all three games played in the one day on the Saturday, which is good. It means I'll be totally absorbed in rugby for the whole day. But it also means that I won't have any distractions on Sunday. So I'll be able to get some stuff done there. And then we've got Abuzar in. What about the Share Hope tokens? What about the Share Hope tokens, Abuzar? what's your question? I don't understand. The ShareHope tokens are on the Binance Smart Chain. You can buy them. If you have them in your available cash wallet, you can move them through our exchange and change them into USDT Tether on the Binance Smart Chain and withdraw them. If you're asking about the ShareHope Powerline plan rather than the tokens, we'll be getting onto that full swing once we've got rid of these bugs in the 777 plan. I want to get rid of the bugs before I start doing the solo ads, so that when people are joining, they're not going to get any they're not going to be any hiccups, you know. We don't want any hitches once we start rolling out solo ads. We want things to be run nicely. So if you're asking about that program, yeah, we'll be getting that up and running as quickly as we possibly can once we've swatted the final bug that crops up in the 777 plan. Okay, let's have a look back in the, if that's not answered your question, I'll put in another one with a bit more detail, because I've just sort of waffled around ShareHope there because I didn't really know what you were asking. Let's get back into here and we'll see if we've got any more people in on YouTube. Yeah, we've got Don in from Canada, Vancouver, lovely Vancouver. I've never actually been to Vancouver Island, but I know I've got a friend in Vancouver, not on the island, but I know it's a beautiful part of the world. And we got Ron Veldehuizen. That's probably a really bad pronunciation, from Holland. Lovely to see you. We got Toby Taiwo from Nigeria. I can't withdraw my ShareHope token from account. Tried several times. Also wrote a support ticket. If you wrote a support ticket, it should have been answered. I don't know why you can't withdraw them. We did a test the other day because I had who was it? I think it was Werner. Said that he was having problems. We've not had a chance to actually look into it in depth because we've been working on these bugs in the 777 plan, but I did a test withdrawal and it went through no problem. So I don't know why you're having difficulty. Make sure your wallet is open. For example, if you're in MetaMask, make sure you're logged into MetaMask and make sure it's connected to your to the exchange, and then your withdrawal should go through as long as you've got $20 or more. I would suggest you put in $21 for a withdrawal or something like that as a minimum. I did a withdrawal with 25. I really should have tested it with 20, but I didn't, and I've not had time to go back and test it on other things, but 25 went through no problem at all. So I don't know why anybody should be having difficulty. Toby Taiwo, the only way I use them is through PIF. Yeah, you can use them to PIF people in as well if you want. Facebook user. I mean, I have 6 ShareHope tokens in current wallet. I'll get back to Facebook for that in a minute. There's a couple of things in from Facebook users here. So let's go back to Facebook. That checked everything that's in the app. Let's get back to Facebook here. I mean, I have 6 ShareHope tokens in current wallet. How it be possible in available cash wallet? It's not possible in available cash wallet. You have to qualify for withdrawal from the ShareHope wallet. If you're not already qualified, there is no way to qualify until we get the ShareHope program up and running. But the tokens in your wallet there are building a legacy for the future. They are your hedge against all financial difficulties in the future, and it's unlikely that there will be any community liquidity to allow much in the way of withdrawals from that wallet for some quite long time. But you will be able to build your own personal liquidity and draw up to $10,000 a month from your ShareHope wallet once the ShareHope plan launches. Look for, I think it just says ShareHope. Let me just have a look in the index. Just bear with me a minute. Yeah, it's the third item on the menu on the main site. Just go in there and watch the video and read everything that's on the page, and that should explain it in more detail for you. But the ShareHope plan will open up the withdrawals for you. I'm not sure when it'll be available. I would guess in a couple of weeks, but I can't promise that. It depends on how quickly we get the 777 plan fully sorted out. Richard, as well as the last day of the Six Nations, it's also YoFest 2024, Yearfoot Beer Festival. Should be a good day. Beer, rugby and pasties. Proper job. Okay. Yeah, I won't be there. I'll be here in front of my computer watching the rugby on the computer. Okay. So, but yeah, it should be a good day. Beer, pasties, and of course the rugby. Very good. All we need is for England to get a bonus point win and for Scotland to beat Ireland by more than 7 points, and we will be Six Nations champions, England. How about that? I think both events are unlikely, but you never know. I mean, I wouldn't have forecast the results from last Saturday's games either. So that's what makes sport interesting. You never know what's going to happen. Okay. Let's go back to the app because I think we're done. I'm not in the app. Where am I? Here. Now I am. No, I'm not. I'm back in Facebook. Where's the app gone? Here we go. I've got it now. Luis Montero, see my info. I don't know what you mean there, Luis. Have I missed something? Let me scroll up. I'm not sure what that means, Luis. Oh, we've only got Lewis saying hi. And then see my info. Okay. Can you clarify with phase one that having a direct referral is not necessary to receive funds into the 777 account from PassUps? It is necessary. Who's that? Let's get back to Facebook. Just a minute. Here we go. Facebook. Peter Stotesbury. If you've not got a pay line open, you can't get a pass up. How are you going to get a pass up if you don't have a referral? The referral can come through a free entry, and that counts as a personal referral. But without a referral, you won't get any pass ups. Your video says different. I don't think it does. I think you're misinterpreting something. You don't have to go out and personally refer people, because you will get free entries that count as a personal referral. But without a pay line being open, you can't get a pass up. If you've got nobody there, how are they going to pass anything up to you? That is not possible. But the free entry can put somebody into that position 3. Everybody gets 2 free entries. If you don't do anything at all, if you just sit back, if you just join for $5 and then go and take a break and just log in once every 2 months to keep your account alive, what'll happen is you'll get a free entry in about 7 days, and that will put somebody into your second position. So you won't get anything for it, because it'll be passed up to whoever referred you, your sponsor in the 777 plan. About 30 days after that, you'll get another free entry, and that will go into position 3, and you won't see a commission for that, but that will stay with you as a personal referral, opening that pay line. And that pay line then, within about 7 to 10 days, will give you a pass up. Now, you've not gone out there and done anything for it, but those free entries count as personal referrals. Okay. So I hope that explains that for you. But you've got to have somebody there. You can't get a pass up from nobody. But the pass up can come through a free entry going into your position 3 in your line, if you like. Position 1 and 4 you can only fill through actually going out and referring people. But position 3 you can get through a free entry, and that will give you pass up into position 5, and then you'll get a pass up from position 5 into position 6, and pass up from position 6 into position 7, and so on indefinitely. Okay, but you're going to have somebody to provide you pass ups, and the only way to get it is through a direct referral. But a free entry counts as a direct referral, even though you've done nothing for it yourself. Okay. So I hope that answers the question and satisfies anybody else that is confused by that. Let me get back to the app. Here we go. Luis Montero. Today I saw a person who received 4 times the value in the US dollar wallet current balance instead of 2 times. Okay, put in a support ticket with the details and we'll check on it, please, Lewis. It's worth seeing if there are any bugs at this level. I don't think there are, but we'll have a look at it. Please put in a support ticket with the details of the person, and we'll look into it. And we got Toby in saying, my 7-7 plan, I can't see my position 4, only positions 1, 2, 3, and 5. Well, that's because you haven't filled position 4. Pass-ups will never fill positions that are pass-ups. Position 4 is a pass-up. You would need to refer somebody. Okay, so your next pass-up will go into position 6, and then your next pass-up into position 7. Pass-ups will never fill that position 4. You have to do it yourself. Okay, Toby. Position 1 and position 4 will never ever be filled by pass-ups. They could potentially, well, position 1 cannot be filled by even a free entry, but position 4 could potentially be filled by a free entry if you've referred position 1 and 2 before you get a free entry. Your first free entry would go into position 3 and your second free entry would go into position 4. But if you've used your free entries in position 2 and 3, then position 1 and 4, the only way you can get them filled is through your own endeavor. Okay? In the subsequent phases, they will automatically be filled because everybody that is in your pay line, every pay line that you have, everybody that you've received a commission for, will be treated in the next phase as a personal referral. So the first 4 people that follow you through will go into position 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so it will never happen in those. But phase 1 is what controls your withdrawal level. So if you've not got that position 4 filled, you can only withdraw 75% of your earnings. You don't lose the rest. It stays there until you fill that position 4. Okay, so there you go. We've got a thumbs up from Toby anyway. So hopefully that has answered a couple of questions for you all. As I say, it is new. It takes a little bit of getting used to. There has never been anything quite like the 777 plan. There are lots of similarities in other plans, but there is nothing like 777. It is unique. And that is why everybody that joins will make a profit. And that's it from me. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. So until then, see how many people you can put in to your pay lines. Every person you personally refer opens up a new pay line. Okay? So do it. Get out there. Go the extra mile. Be a WISA warrior. Share some love and abundance. And I'll see you tomorrow. In fact, I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on. In a wild crocodile. Woo. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile.